Have you ever promised yourself, "This time I will change"? You felt strong. You felt ready. But days later, you made the same mistake again. You felt angry at yourself, ashamed, tired of repeating the same pain. If you are stuck in a cycle of errors, this story is for you. It may help you grow stronger than before. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by dusty roads and quiet farms, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was 25 years old. He was hardworking and hopeful. But Daniel had one problem. He kept making the same mistakes. Every time he failed, he said, "Next time will be different." And every time, it was not. Every morning, Daniel woke up with hope. He planned his day carefully. "I will not repeat the error," he told himself. But when pressure came, Daniel chose the easy way. Again and again. At work, he rushed instead of thinking. When warned, he ignored advice. When problems appeared, he blamed bad luck. By evening, the same result waited for him. Failure, regret. Daniel sat alone near his home and lowered his head. He felt tired inside. Not from work, from disappointment. He whispered, "Why do I keep falling in the same place?" The village stayed quiet. The stars stayed bright. But inside Daniel, a heavy question grew. Was he unlucky, or was he refusing to learn? One evening, Daniel met an old farmer named Mr. Reed near the fields. The man walked slowly, but his eyes were sharp. Mr. Reed watched Daniel trip over a stone on the same path. Again, he said, "You know this stone well." Daniel sighed. "I try to avoid it," he said. Mr. Reed shook his head. "You walk fast," he said, "but you never look down." He picked up the stone and held it out. "This stone is not your enemy," he said. "It is your teacher." Daniel felt his throat tighten. A strange mix of anger and truth filled his chest. "If you do not learn," the old man added, "the path will hurt you again." That night, Daniel could not sleep. The stone stayed in his mind. The next day, Daniel walked the same path again. But this time, he moved slowly. He looked down. He saw the stone. His heart beat faster. The habit to rush pulled him forward. But he stopped. He stepped around the stone. It felt strange, uncomfortable. Later that day, a problem appeared at work. The same kind as before, the same pressure. Daniel felt his old choice calling him. "Do it the easy way," it whispered. He closed his eyes and breathed. He remembered the stone. For the first time, he chose differently. Not perfectly, just differently. The result was not magic, but the pain was less. That night, Daniel felt tired, but it was a clean tired. Something inside him had shifted. Days passed, and Daniel kept walking with awareness. Sometimes he forgot. Sometimes he still stumbled. But now he stopped and looked. He asked himself, "What did this teach me?" Each mistake became a lesson. Each lesson made him stronger. Mr. Reed watched him one evening and smiled. "You are not faster," he said, "but you are wiser." Daniel nodded. He finally understood. Growth did not come from trying harder. It came from learning better. The stone never left the path, but it no longer controlled his steps. Daniel felt proud, not because he was perfect, but because he was changing. He was no longer trapped in the same circle. He was moving forward. Dear listener, Daniel's story is not only his story. It is your story. Many people repeat the same errors and feel weak. But mistakes are not chains. They are lessons. If you rush without learning, you will fall again. If you slow down and reflect, you grow stronger. Ask yourself today, what mistake keeps returning in your life? And what is it trying to teach you? Remember this. Pain repeats when the lesson is ignored. Strength grows when the lesson is learned. New words to remember. Error means a wrong choice or action. Reflect means to think deeply about something. Habit means something done again and again. Awareness means noticing what is happening. Growth means becoming better over time. If this story helped you, like this video. Subscribe to Tales with English. Share it with someone who is ready to grow stronger.